Have you ever found yourself in a situation where your emotions took the wheel? Picture this. You're in a high-stakes job interview, or maybe on a first date, and suddenly your nerves decide it's time to take over. Your palms get sweaty, your words start to stutter, and it feels like you're just along for the ride while your heart races and your thoughts scatter like leaves in the wind. If you've ever felt this way, you're not alone. We've all been passengers in our own bodies at one point or another, completely at the mercy of our emotions. But what if I told you there's a way to take back control? Not by ignoring your emotions, but by understanding them, by mastering them. This isn't just wishful thinking. This is wisdom passed down from some of the greatest minds in history, the Stoics. They figured out how to keep their cool under pressure long before anxiety became part of our everyday vocabulary. Today, we're going to dive deep into their world, uncovering secrets that aren't just about surviving life's pressures, but thriving through them all. So, if you've ever felt overwhelmed by your emotions or reactions, stick around. These insights are game changers. Let's embark on a journey back in time to learn how you can harness ancient Stoic strategies to remain the master of your emotions and actions, no matter what life throws at you. Imagine your emotions as a well-intentioned friend, one who doesn't always know when to back off. They aren't your enemy. Rather, they are crucial signals that guide you through threats, celebrate victories, and deepen connections with others. However, if we don't learn to manage them, these same emotions can hijack our logic. Our brains, designed for a simpler, more immediate lifestyle, can react before our rational mind even has a chance to get its boots on. Here's where Stoicism comes into play. It teaches us that it's not the emotions themselves that need controlling, but our reactions to them. You might not control when an emotion hits or how strong it is, but you do have the power to decide what happens next. The goal isn't to become emotionless, but to harness the ability to pause and respond, not just react to. Let's start with recognition. By becoming aware of what triggers our emotions, we can begin to anticipate and understand them better. This doesn't happen overnight. It requires practice, patience, and a bit of introspection. But learning to see these emotional signals for what they are, informative, not directive, gives us the chance to step up and steer our responses in a direction that aligns with our values and goals. Think about it. If someone interrupts you in a meeting, your immediate reaction might be anger, thinking it's a personal slight. But Stoicism teaches us that by changing our judgments about the event, we can change our emotional responses. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, faced adversities that would overwhelm anyone, yet he maintained, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." What he meant was profound. External events do not have to dictate our internal state. We can choose our responses, and in those responses lies our growth and freedom. Another Stoic, Epictetus, put it this way: it's not things that upset us, but our judgment about things. This shift in perspective is powerful because it places control back into our hands. We may not control the first flash of emotion, that gut-level reaction, but we can control what comes next. We can pause, reflect, and decide not to follow through with a negative emotion based on false assumptions. Now, let's make this practical. Here are some time-tested Stoic techniques to help you choose your actions over your emotions. Pausing. When an emotion flares up, give yourself a moment. In a heated discussion or a stressful situation, instead of reacting immediately, pause. This brief interlude allows your rational mind to wake up and process the situation. During this pause, acknowledge what you're feeling: anger, frustration, fear. Recognizing the emotion can lessen its power, allowing you to respond rather than react. Reframing. Shift your perspective on the situation. If someone cuts you off in traffic instead of getting angry, consider other explanations. Maybe they're rushing to an emergency. Changing your narrative about the event can change your emotional response, helping you maintain composure. Values-based decision-making. Make decisions based on your core values, not fleeting emotions. Ask yourself, does reacting with anger align with my values? What would the best version of myself do in this situation? By aligning your actions with your values, you ensure your responses contribute to who you aspire to be, not just a momentary emotional state. Emotional acceptance. Accept that you're feeling a certain way without judgment or immediate reaction. Acceptance allows you to understand your emotions better and manage them proactively. It's like observing clouds passing by in the sky. Notice them, but don't get carried away by the storm. Each of these techniques isn't just about handling a particular emotional moment. They are about cultivating a life where you consistently choose actions that reflect your rational, reasoned decisions. Practicing these regularly can turn them into habits, fundamentally changing how you interact with your emotions and the world. Now, let's talk about the real benefits of this approach. In personal relationships, when you can manage your emotions, you contribute to resolving conflicts rather than escalating them. This stability deepens bonds, making you a pillar of strength for those around you. Professionally, staying calm under pressure is invaluable. Leaders who manage their emotions are seen as more reliable, leading to better decision-making and outcomes. Moreover, choosing actions over emotions builds personal resilience and mental toughness. The Stoics believe that our greatest trials are opportunities for growth. By facing challenges with a calm and composed demeanor, we train ourselves to handle future stresses with greater ease. This resilience can dramatically improve our overall well-being, reducing feelings of anxiety and depression, and increasing our life satisfaction. As we wrap up, remember, mastering your emotions isn't about suppressing them, but about choosing how you respond. This journey requires dedication, patience, and resilience. But every challenge you face is an opportunity to practice and strengthen your Stoic virtues. If you find value in this approach, why not hit that like button? Share this video with someone who could use a bit of Stoic wisdom in their life. And if you're ready to delve deeper, subscribe to our channel for more insights on living a life of purpose and resilience. Thank you for joining us today. Remember, every day is a new opportunity to strengthen your mind and lead a life aligned with your deepest values. Let's make the choice to grow through life, not just go through it too. Keep exploring, keep growing, and keep choosing your actions over your emotions. Until next time, stay strong, stay stoic.